Welcome all sports fans, everyone across the nation. This is As the NFL Turns. I am your host, Carlos Clayton, with plenty of others coming in throughout the entire stream. Thank y'all for showing love and support. Before we get started, please hit that like button. Make the stream pop for your boy and your girl. Hit that subscribe button as well, y'all. We're trying to get there with the millions and the millions of sports fans out there, you guys. We got a lot to talk about. This is our Week 18 picks and prediction show. That's right. A wonky, weird Week 18. But that's how it always is, man. You never know. We have a bunch of clinchers, a bunch of duds, all that in between. We'll break all that down, man. One thing about Week 18 is when it's all said and done, we know exactly who's going to be in the playoffs on the AFC and the NFC. We got a bunch of big-time games. Our biggest matchup, obviously the last game of the year, Lions versus Vikings. Oh, my. That should be a good one. The winner, we crown NFC North champions. That's right. The loser will be the fifth seed. So, I mean, we have our first ever 14-win fifth seed in the playoffs. Crazy. Everyone says we want to change the rules. No. The goal is to win your division. Right now, those two teams had that both in their hindsight. Later on tonight, also hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, you guys. Also, we've got games from yesterday. Ravens beat down the Browns, and then we had the Bengals with a slight win over the Bengals. We'll break that down in just a moment, y'all. But thank y'all for showing love and support, man. How's it going? Man? Hope everyone's having a blessed and wonderful day. A blessed and wonderful New Year's. Happy New Year's to everyone across the nation. Thank y'all for showing love and support, man. I appreciate that. You guys are awesome, man. And of course, come on to the chat, man, and show your love to the chat. Like we got Thomas Graney already. So what is good? Carlos just got back from a week-long Caribbean cruise vacation. Went to Ocho Rios, Jamaica, Georgetown, Cayman Islands, and Cozumel, Mexico, and the Bahamas. Hey, I did the same one. I know it was off the chisane. And of course, now you made it just in time for that snow front, that freeze front that we have coming in the next day or two, y'all. So y'all please stay warm out there because it's gonna be cold everywhere, including Louisiana. We about to get some cold out here, Don. I'm ready for it, man. About to get some cold out here. Hope you guys can hear me well. Yeah, you guys can hear me. Okay, good. Oh, I got Coach Rock in the building.
What's going on, Carlos? What's
Coach
up,
Rock
man?
showing love. What up, Coach?
What's going on?
Can you hear me, Coach? Oh, you can hear me. Okay.
Can you hear me? Can you hear me, Carlos? I can't hear you. No. I can't hear you.
NFL Nation, how you doing? Come on in. It's your boy, Dog Jackson. Come on in, Sports Network as the NFL turns. You see my brother to the right of me, left of me, Carlos, having a little technical difficulties, but he'll be right with you guys soon. Listen, thank you all for being here. Thank everybody who's here live right now in the chat, baby. Well, family, we have reached week 18 of the National Football League season. It is here right now. A lot is still to be determined. Last night, there were a few games, 2 games in particular that went down. First up, the Baltimore Ravens claimed the AFC North with a decisive 35-10 victory, over the Cleveland Browns. With this win, the Ravens locked themselves in as the number 3 seed in the AFC. Now, also last night, it was the Pittsburgh Steelers who are stumbling and bumbling their way into the playoffs. That's right, family. The Steelers have lost 4 consecutive games. 4 consecutive losses for the Steelers. Now, with a win yesterday, they would have secured the 5th seed in the AFC playoffs, and most likely would have headed to H-Town to take on the Houston Texans. But now, it looks like they will have to go up and face Lamar Jackson and the Baltimore Ravens. Now, the Steelers have had the Ravens number until lately. Lamar Jackson and the Ravens finally got over that hurdle in their last meeting in defeating the Steelers. Now we will see next week just how far have the Ravens come. Lamar Jackson has amazed us many times before during the regular season, like you heard Coach Rock say many times. But now, it's money season. It's big boy season. Now it's the time where heroes are made, where legends are made, where HOF, Hall of Fame membership is stamped. And Lamar Jackson finally get the job done and get the Baltimore Ravens to the Super Bowl. To do so, he will have to go through Josh Allen, Russell Wilson, and Patrick Mahomes, and just maybe, Joe Burrow, depending on what else happens today. All right, we got Coach in the house. Coach, how you doing, my brother?
What's going on, dog?
Doing good today, man. Hey, week 18, final week of the regular season, Coach. First of all, Coach, before we speak about this game here, let's speak about the Ravens and what you saw yesterday in their decisive win over the Cleveland Browns.
I mean, we saw the Baltimore regular season.
Gotcha.
But it comes down to what you just said, man. It's the money time now, bro.
Right.
And if you listen to Lamar yesterday at his press conference, he said, I got bigger fish to fry. He wasn't talking about no MVP. He know everything depends on what he does in the postseason now as for his legacy and how he proceeds forward with his career, man. He knows that. And you saw it on his face in the press conference.
Right. You saw it on his face in the press conference. Like, impressive. Listen, he's got all the stats. Right now, if you just go by stats, Lamar Jackson's stats are wild. Right. He also, just like he has 45 touchdowns, Joe Burrow has 45 touchdowns, Josh Allen has 41 touchdowns. So these guys, family, are legitimate MVP candidates. The AFC is just crazy loaded with quarterback talent. And to win the Super Bowl, no matter who you are, you're going to have to go through a gauntlet. And like I said just a moment ago, for Lamar Jackson to get over that hurdle, he's got to go through Josh Allen. He's got to go through possibly Joe Burrow. He's going to have to get past Super Bowl winning quarterback, despite what you might think right now, and Russell Wilson, and of course, Patrick Mahomes. And we haven't even mentioned Justin Herbert, or potentially a young Bo Nix. But we shall see. Carlos is back in the building. Carlos, how you doing, my brother?
Hey, can y'all hear me good?
We can hear you.
We got you now. We got you now.
I don't know what's going on, but it's all good though. It's all over here. That's all that matters. Yeah, speaking of the Ravens, bro. That second half was pure dominance. They understood the assignment. They said, let's stop playing with these guys. That first half, it's like you knew they're the better team. Head, shoulders, toes, all that, toenails. And that second half, they dominated and they got it out the way. And that's what you want to see from a champion, right? Or a champion to be. Right. So the Browns fought hard. It's an AFC North matchup. They fought hard in that first half and tried to make it be competitive. But we all knew at the end of the day it was all Ravens, and they took care of business. That's all that matters. Win your division, and let's ride out and see what happens for the rest of the division. Right now, they're sitting pretty at that 3 spot. If I'm believing that, right? 3 spot is what they are. So you might have to take on the Steelers. We'll see what happens. And I'm pretty sure that's probably set now, probably. So yeah. They're looking good. I mean, I know, like you said, Dolph, Steelers had their number the last couple of years, but until recently, right? I think the Ravens are sitting pretty and say, hey, we don't mind going to Buffalo if Buffalo even wins against that number 7 seed, maybe the Bengals, maybe the Dolphins, who knows. They don't mind going to Buffalo because that's another team that hasn't really proven himself. So, yeah. I'm excited for it, man. Good win for the Ravens. They turn it on. It was funny because it's like Derrick Henry had like 4 yards in the first quarter, and wound up with 130 some yards. So like it's almost like he could get going anytime he wants to. I hope the Ravens stick with that same game plan for the playoffs for them to get to the Super Bowl, get the ball to Derrick Henry, and get the ball to Derrick Henry some more. That's the game plan.
Hey guys. Before we go any further, sorry to cut you off, dog. Let me just say this, man. On behalf of the Come On In Sports Network, most of us are from Louisiana and New Orleans, bro. We want to send our deepest condolences to all the tragic family members that were lost in this horrific terrorist attack. We Louisiana, we New Orleans strong, man. We gonna bounce back from this, but we want to send our deepest condolences, man, to all the family members who were in this horrific terrorist attack that happened in New Orleans on New Year's Eve. On New Year's Day morning, man. We praying for your families. We praying for the loved ones, man, that God preserves you in this moment of bereavement, man. But we on this network want to do our diligence and offer our condolences to everyone that was involved in this and even our people up in New Orleans, man.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Well said. I touched on a little bit yesterday. A coward. A person who was just evil, had a gripe against not the ones he harmed, not the ones lives that he snuffed out. And like I said yesterday, this shit, and excuse my language, everybody, but this shit is not normal. Do not accept this shit as normal.
Right.
This is not normal. We as human beings are can be the most vicious, nastiest beings they are. And for a person to mow down innocent people like he did, like Coach said, man, my thoughts and prayers go out to those lost, those lives lost, to their families, to their friends, who now have to go through unexpectedly, go through life now without them. And to my city, like Coach said, we New Orleans strong, baby. But let me just say this: it doesn't matter if it doesn't matter your nationality,
right?
It doesn't matter your political party. None of that matters. What matters is we are all Americans, and as Americans, we will not stand for this. We will not let this become the norm. We will not shrink. We will not bow down to those who just have an agenda to just inflict pain and unnecessary harm because of whatever their thought process, mindset is, which I don't even want to know. So with that saying, once again, from the Come On In Sports Network, we send our deepest condolences and prayers to the families and loved ones of those lost. Jeremy, Carlos, anything you guys like to say?
Nah, I'll just say, man, just keep your head up. This world is crazy. This world is crazy. Just know your surroundings, man, because anything can happen, bro. But like I said, our thoughts and prayers go out to everyone, the families, victims. the victim's family, excuse me, to everyone that was injured, anyone that passed away, man. May God rest your soul. And y'all just stay up, man. It's a crazy world, man. Like I said, we will come back stronger as a state, as a city, man. And it was just very unfortunate what went down. And we just hope that we can bounce back bigger, better, brighter, like we always do, man. That's all I can say, man. May God bless America. May God bless the whole entire world.
Yes.
Yeah, just much Buffalo love to everybody impacted. I mean, this is one of those things, right? Like, love on each other. Don't take things for granted. Like, we come back stronger, we come back better. You know, it's the world is crazy. Not everybody's unfortunately a good person, but this is one of those times. Look around, look at your family, look at people next to you. You know, try to bring good into the world, right?
Yeah.
Spread good karma, good vibes. Like,
Yeah.
that's what it comes down to. Just be a good person. And thoughts and prayers to everybody, man. Like, life is crazy. I mean, unfortunately, Buffalo had its rough patch too, but we get through it. We get better. We get stronger, and we embrace each other as a community and as people, and just be the best you can. And anything that we can do to help out, let us know, man. Like, much love for people down there. Been to New Orleans, been to Bourbon Street on New Year's back when it was Y2K. So, I had some good memories down there, and just sad to see this happen to good people, to anybody. So just love on each other and spread good vibes in the world, and much Buffalo love to everybody impacted.
Yes, sir.
Yep.
Yes, sir. Well said, gentlemen. All right. In the second game last night, well, there's a problem in the Steel City, and it's offensively. This team they got, like, going off last night when me and Nan were talking, and Nan asked me a question, what are the Steelers missing? And I'm going to say it again. The Steelers are missing the number one wide receiver, because Pickens is not, Pickens is not it. He is not a number one. He is not a number one receiver. He's masquerading as a number one receiver. He likes to talk with that diva mentality, but on the field, he is not a number one receiver. Not at all. They're also missing, I believe, a life Pat Fairmont, but I think they can use an upgrade at tight end. And defensively, I mean, what did you say? The defense kept them in that game, gave them an opportunity to win that game last night. In a game, quite frankly, they were getting outplayed by the Bengals the majority of that game. But shout out to the Bengals who kept their playoff hopes alive. It wasn't pretty, but they got the job done, 19-17. Now they will be sitting back today watching the Miami and Denver games, hoping for both of those teams to fall short today so they can get into the playoffs. And like they coach said, Zach Taylor said yesterday, nobody wants to see us in the tournament. So we'll see how things feel. So, gentlemen, what was your thoughts on this game yesterday? Bengals getting by the Steelers.
I'm just saying, look, I'm not really too mad. The Steelers lost teams that they're just not better than. They're a little 4 game. Everyone's making a big deal out of it, which is true. 4 games in a row to end the season. They think about their losses, but Eagles, Chiefs, Ravens, Bengals. 4 teams, in my opinion, are just better than the Steelers. It is what it is, and for that to happen, look, they took care of business against teams they had to beat. That's all you can say is get to the big dance and cross your fingers and hope it all works out for you, because a lot of teams aren't going to have that ability to say that. So, yes, the Steelers lost, but these are like the Bengals. Before the year started, we all thought they were a shoo-in for the playoffs. The division maybe, but the playoffs for sure. And now they're battling. This is the Bengals team the last 4 games. We knew to expect to be a good team to these games. Unfortunately for them, they started off late. Steelers, they're just losing the teams. I think they're just better than them. And there's no shame in that. Mike Tomlin might think otherwise because he's the head coach, but they are not better than the Eagles, Ravens, Chiefs, and the Bengals, in my opinion. But that being said, they're very limited on offense. You know that. And it showed his ugly head. Hey, did we get any mention of Najee Harris? Did he come back?
No, he didn't come back.
That's I saw him get hit, that concussion. It looked like a concussion to me. And I saw him go down, and fingers crossed for his return, because without him, they do have Warren, who's a pretty good number 2 running back. But, man, if you're going into Baltimore and that Ravens team have better bring the A game with Derrick Henry. This one. Look, all you can do is just play to your opponent. They did the last 4 games, just not as good as those opponents. But the Steelers, you can wash all that away. And now everyone's 0-0, and you just go out there with mentality is and shot the world. That's all you can do, man. Because outside of that, I'm not surprised what I saw from Pittsburgh and from Cincinnati. I thought it was a good win for Joe Burrow and them. It showed grit, toughness, something that if the Bengals get in, and that is resting on Carson Wentz's shoulders, but if the Bengals get in, no one wants to play them. Nobody, not even Buffalo.
Well, with me, I got a different opinion than what I heard Dolph say, but I really feel Pittsburgh is a Super Bowl team with a quarterback. I'm not going to say that Pickens is a 1, but I love the big receivers. I just think Russell's not the answer, bro. He just throws that high ball, that high fade ball, whatever you want to call it. But I think with a better quarterback, and I'll just throw a name, the kid that's back up in Dallas. I would love to see him in Pittsburgh, bro. Russ. But I just think it's a quarterback, bro.
It's too early. It's too early in the morning for this, man.
I'm just saying.
It's too early in the morning for this.
It's a quarterback, bro. I'm picking. I love the big receivers they have, bro.
Coach, did you watch the game? Did you not see the play calling in that game? How they were running the ball and not throwing? The man had 5 pass attempts in the first half.
Well, that's on the OC though.
Thank you. That's what I'm saying.
Well, I'm just saying, still a quarterback. He's not the answer. He never was. Either one of them is the answer to me in Pittsburgh.
So why is he not the answer when you hit a receiver supposed to be number 1 receiver in his hand with 4 straight passes and he dropped all 4?
I didn't see that, bro. But Russell Wilson and Fields not the answer to me in Pittsburgh. They're not. They're good backups to somebody's team, but they're not starters to me. That's my opinion, bro. That's my opinion. They're not starters.
I got you. All right. Jeremy, what's your thoughts?
I mean, look, as far as that game goes, Cincinnati was coming in with a lot of motivation. They're a dangerous team anyway. I mean, unfortunately, as a Bills fan, I was at that game when they beat us in the playoffs, and that one was painful, as fortunately Cincinnati seems to do. They're a good team. Joe Burrow's a man on a mission right now. If that team played better out of the gate, Joe Burrow 100% in the MVP conversation, and I would not be hurt if they played better and he beat Josh Allen, because as much as I love Josh Allen, Joe Burrow has just been lighting it up through the air. They're a dangerous team. As far as the Steelers go, look, here's the thing with the quarterback, and I'll leave it at this. I was a big Justin Fields guy coming into the season. I thought he should have played more. I thought he should have been the starter. Russell Wilson did ultimately get them here. Like Carlos said, at this point, you got to be in to have a shot. And regardless of what seed you end up in, there's a lot of teams that aren't going to be playing next weekend that have no shot. So for as much as we can sit here and say what we want about Pittsburgh, I am not a Pittsburgh fan, obviously. No surprise there. But they're in, right? At the end of the day, they're in. Russell Wilson helped get them there. Now they just need to take care of business. Jaylen Warren, honestly, if Najee's out, he's probably really their starting running back if you look at the usage this past couple weeks. So they'll be all right, but they do need to figure out how they're going to get George Pickens to catch the damn ball, because you can't drop those passes. I mean, those were gimme passes. Not saying I would catch them, but he should be catching them for the kind of money they're paying him.
Yeah, I mean, I really, as far as Cincinnati and Pittsburgh goes, look, Bengals are a better team. They have been, and this game showed it. They're just running late now. Stretch they had was a tough gauntlet, and the Steelers, won 3 out of those 7. So I mean, I think Fields maybe won 1 of those 7. So yeah, they're in. That's all you can ask for. They're in.
Yep.
And ask Pickens to get better, but now everyone's 0-0, and let's see what the Cards play.
Right.
Yep.
Right.
All right, family. Sorry about that. So let's move on, family. Let's take a look at the playoff picture first. Let's take a look at the AFC playoff picture as it stands right now. Right now, Kansas City Chiefs, they got the bye. They're the number 1 overall seed with a 15-1 record. The Buffalo Bills and my guy Jeremy, they're circling their wagon. They're the number 2 seed. The Ravens are Coach clinched yesterday. It's the 3 seed. There's that number 4 seed. A number 4 seed that's struggling just as much as the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Houston Texans. And right now, it looks like that 4-5 matchup is going to be the Chargers going into H-Town. And to me, that's a bad matchup right now for the Houston Texans and the state of condition that they're in right now. A Jim Harbaugh team going to Houston, a Houston team that's struggling. That ain't going to be pretty with that defense. Steelers now locked in with the 6th seed. We know what that means. Hey, it's Pittsburgh, it's Baltimore, and now we got 3 teams, Denver, Miami, and Cincinnati vying for the final spot in the AFC. Of these 3 teams, gentlemen, I know we spoke about the Bengals, but the Dolphins and the Broncos, do any of those teams impose a threat to any of the top seeds at all?
Well, I mean, obviously Cincinnati. Nobody wants the Bengals. Nobody. But it's very, very tough for the Bengals to get in. They still have to count on a few people, which is the Broncos and the Dolphins. I mean, the Chiefs and Aaron Rodgers, right? So right now, Dolphins have no shot. If Dolphins get the crap out of, 3/4 are out. I get 3/4 are out of there. So you look at the Broncos and the Bengals now, your 2 teams that have a somewhat shot. I think the Broncos have a shot because of the climate they're in, and of course, Sean Payton is their head coach.
Right.
I like that with Denver. They're coming in there with that mindset. And honestly, in my opinion, it's going to be Denver that gets in. So I'm looking at Denver versus Buffalo. I'm like, they pose a semi-threat, not a huge threat, as opposed to Miami, who poses no threat at all. Right. And Tua may or may not be playing. Like, they're
He's not. Huntley is going to play today.
So we're
Huntley's quarterback today.
Right. So give me the Broncos to pose a threat, because it looks like if the Chiefs play all their water boys and all their towel guys and all their backup guys, they're looking to lose this game and knock the Bengals out. All right, that's fine by me, whatever it is. Broncos are getting in. Broncos pose a good threat to Buffalo. Not a great one, a decent one. So give me Denver to come out there and show them, hey, we're probably young enough, wet behind the ears, with a Sean Payton-like head coach to win that game in Buffalo.
Don't forget about that defense.
Hey, guys, I'm going to steal off, man. I got to get out. Y'all, I'm going to rush the rest of the show. I'm headed to a volleyball, so I'm going to get with you guys. Y'all have a great
All right,
night.
Coach. Have a good one, Coach.
All right.
Talk to you later.
All right.
What about you, Jeremy?
I mean, I'm going Denver. Miami, not a chance in hell. Cincinnati, if things fall their way and they get in, that's a dangerous 7 seed. But I do like Denver. I think for Denver, that's a huge success this year with Bo Nix, Cortland Sutton really stepping into his own. He was always kind of in the shadow of Jerry Jeudy, I feel like. And even Jeudy wasn't great in Denver necessarily. Had a decent game the other night. But Denver's one of those teams, like, I don't think they're going to necessarily win a game in the playoffs, but I think they will make the playoffs, and I think they are a dangerous team as a 7 seed in the playoffs. I actually think they're more dangerous than Pittsburgh.
Yeah,
I mean,
I did say, Dolph, as wet behind the ears they are, that they might shock the Bills. They're still a young team that could lose to a backup KC team. You know, so as much as Kansas City is probably trying to blow that game, because
I don't know if they'll lose to KC.
They don't want to see Cincinnati of all teams in there.
Yeah.
If the Bengals go to the playoffs and beat the Bills, guess who's playing them next? The Chiefs. Yeah. So you're like, I kind of would rather face anybody else but Cincinnati right now. So let's go around Thursday. I would skip Carson Wentz and go to the 3rd string quarterback, honestly. But Denver could lose that game though. But still, it looks like the Broncos should win that game, and they do pose a threat. Not a huge one, but what up, Nod?
What up? Hello, everybody.
What's going on, my brother?
We were just breaking down these 3 teams vying for playoff spots. Let's cut out the Bengals right now. Let's talk about the Broncos and the Dolphins. Do they pose a threat to the Bills?
I mean, Miami, I don't think so at all. Miami, they still been struggling since the arrest situation. They really ain't come back since that. So this is not their year. We all know that. Good luck with Tua. Y'all said Tua not even playing, so I expect them to lose. Period. Denver, I do expect them to win this game because like you said, Chiefs is putting out everybody to the pasture. They don't want to be nowhere near a W this weekend. They don't want to be nowhere near a W. And it's okay. It's okay to say, hey, we're a little afraid right now. We're not playing our best. Though the record shows that we're one of the best in the league, we're not playing our best. So it's okay. But, I mean, as far as, I think Denver's defense, more than an offense, could catch a team off guard. Because the defense is actually pretty decent. And that's all you need. You just need a little bit of hope. A little belief in yourself, a little hope. The crazier things have happened in football.
Right.
Man, the disrespect is real, man. The disrespect and hatred for the Chiefs is real. Let me ask y'all something. Hold on.
What did I say that was showing hate? I said everything that was legit. Y'all said the same shit like 10 minutes ago. So what I say is hate. When I say it is hate. When I say it is hate. Okay.
Hold on.
When I say it's hate, that's good. I see how it is.
In reality, you're probably going to face the 4-5 winner, which is Houston and Los Angeles Chargers.
Yeah.
That's the reality of things right now.
Yeah,
right?
Yeah, of course.
Wouldn't you want that reality? Wouldn't you want that reality, right? And not maybe the Bengals. Give me.
They don't want to face the Bengals. They don't want to face Jamar Chase and T. Higgins. And right now, the Bengals tight end group is starting to look like something right now. You don't want. They can't guard all that. They can't. Their defensive line, Chiefs defensive line is legit, but their secondary can't cover all three of those guys.
Even when the Bengals were struggling, they played KC this year. They almost beat Kansas City.
Yeah.
You want
almost.
You want
Houston.
Houston.
Don't matter.
I'm telling you, but they put a threat though. Houston, I mean, the Chiefs probably about them boys.
They did.
The Chiefs beat them twice already. They could beat them a third time.
So right now, y'all telling me y'all believe that Cincinnati poses more of a threat than Denver?
Yes.
100%. Absolutely.
Okay. And wasn't it Kansas City needing a blocked field goal in the closing seconds to beat that Denver team in Kansas City?
Hey, it is what it is, man. I got it.
I love how the goalpost keeps getting pushed back by Dolph. When I say something like that, I'm just being hate. But when he say it, it's facts. Man, shut up. Shut up, man.
I'm saying the same thing you saying, just a different way. That's all.
But when I say it is wrong, okay, yes, shut up.
I tell what question you.
Stop that.
Anything about Kansas City, I got to question you because of your legacy. You know what I'm saying?
But I said the same exact thing y'all said. Just because I wasn't on don't mean I wasn't listening. I said the same exact thing y'all said. The same exact thing. That's how I know. I set you up from the beginning. I knew you was going to jump on it. Oh, you hater.
I mean,
you a hater. You a hater.
Do you want to play Joe Burrow or do you want to play Bo Nix? And looking at the wide receiver core, that
I'd rather play Bo Nix.
Over, they're going to take Bo Nix, Cortland Sutton, and Marvin Mims over T. Higgins, Jamar Chase, and Joe Burrow. Any other thought on that? I don't care what stat. Doesn't matter.
I'm about to go with Joe Burrow. 42 touchdowns and 6 INTs for the year.
Yeah.
Oh Lord!
I mean,
and they
like
might not make the playoffs. Good God Almighty! I don't want to face that in the playoffs. And the fact that the Bengals have shown to be outside the Patriots with Tom Brady, the only team to beat Pat Mahomes and the Chiefs in the playoffs.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm going to the Suns and I'm pulling somebody to play quarterback today. If I'm the Chiefs, I'm like, hey. Yo, you wanna just throw on a jersey and go out there? Have at it. Like
they might call Dolph up. Hey, say Dolph.
Like since you are number one cheerleader.
First of all, I ain't no number one cheerleader for no Chiefs. I'm just saying there's a lot of hate on here for the Chiefs. I'm just saying there's a lot of hate going on up here for the Chiefs. Listen, like them or not, they 15-1. I don't care how you got there.
I didn't say anything that was hate. I just stated facts.
I just said who would the Chiefs rather see? Damn sure we don't want to see the Bengals. I want my path as easy as possible for anything in life.
Not too many teams period want to see, but not too many teams want to see Bengals at all. Not too many teams want to see them.
Joe's dangerous, man. Joe is dangerous. He's dangerous. And listen, like you talked about the emergence of, like last night when we talked about Mike Gesicki, now.
Yeah.
Mike Gesicki, I'm telling you, he's healthy now.
Yeah.
He gives him another dimension of him along with Sample. Him and Sample. That's two
Sample
good
got
tight
hands.
ends.
Every ball that was thrown to Sample, he caught, regardless if it was for 2 yards or 5 yards. He caught every single ball that was thrown his way.
3 catches for 6 yards.
Hey, when you in the red zone, 6 yards can be a touchdown.
That could be 2 tutties, man.
That's the problem. They wasn't in the red zone. All right, man. Let's move on, man. Let's take a look. Let's get our first matchup of the day. Nah, we ain't starting with that one. I ain't starting with that one.
You're picking the Super Bowl game today to be the one. Come on.
I can't start that one. Now we go. Let's start with this foolishness. All right. Atlanta against Carolina. So, Falcons fans, Falcons. Win and hope the Saints upset the Bucs. I'll tell you how this would be a beautiful day for me. The Falcons win, and the Saints get the Bucs all they need. Come all the way down to need a field goal. The Saints need a 20-yard field goal to win and send the Falcons to the playoff, and the holder drops the ball.
Hey, on the
kicker shakes the ball. Oh my God, that would make me feel so good. To him in Atlanta breaking TVs and remotes and just hating us even more. Can't stand us even more because I'd be damned if I want to be the reason that they ass make the playoffs. But in Falcon fashion, they might not even beat the Panthers today.
I mean, that's not a crazy thought. Look, it's ever since Young has come back, they've looked like a rejuvenated team. I mean, Adam Thielen last year had a rejuvenating game. I mean, he looked like the Adam Thielen of old in Minnesota.
Yes.
I mean, honestly, this game, it's funny because I'm looking at the over-under at 48.5. This game, I think is going over. Like, I think the Falcons win this, but this could be a shootout of a game when you look at these two teams right now.
Yeah.
The Falcons, if Kirk Cousins back there, they might have some issues. It's Michael Penix. He's on a mission right now. One game against Carolina, Falcons win this game. They better win this game. How about that? And then you sit back and I mean, thank God the games are going on as we speak, pretty much. And they're probably gonna be knowing the outcome pretty damn soon if it's Bucs and Saints, right? Bucs jump out to a 14-0 lead. They're like, damn, and they'll be not really scoreboard watch because I'm pretty sure the scoreboard in Atlanta will be off. But you hear some chit chatter, some cousin text you. Say, brother.
Hey, everybody in the stands go with their phone. Go be telling the players on the sideline. What's going on?
Stop playing hard.
Stop playing hard. It's crazy.
Stop playing hard. Put Cousins back in.
Kind of like Jeremy was saying, Bryce Young and Adam Thielen, they have combined 12 times for 232 yards and 3 touchdown passes since week 11, which is the second most in the NFL over that span. And Bryce Young in his last 2 games has thrown 2 touchdown passes and no intercepts, which makes him the first Panthers quarterback to do so since 2018. And we know who the quarterback in 2018 was, none other than Cam Newton. So Bryce Young has been showing signs of going in the right direction since being reinserted until the starting lineup. That's what I'm saying. This game today is a dangerous game for the Falcons. They will have to come out and from the get-go go out and handle their business and jump on this team and not take the pedal off, not let off the gas. So who we going with in this one, guys?
Falcons.
Yeah, give me Atlanta. I agree with the Jeremy though. Shootout. I think Panthers.
It could be.
I think Panthers.
They in the half.
I'm gonna go shootout.
So the over? You think he goes over that, Carlos, or under that?
I'm gonna go a little over. I'm gonna go 28-24 Atlanta.
Okay. What about you, Nan?
I mean, I believe the Falcons should win, but I want the Panthers to go on top at the end of the season. Give Young something to look forward to.
Oh, let's go.
Do we believe in Michael Penix Jr.
I do.
that much?
I do.
I
have
believe
not
in
actually
Bijan
seen him
Robinson.
play, so I
That's what I
can't-
believe in.
Yeah.
I
Oh
believe
my God.
like a Penix over Cousins. Yeah, I believe in that for sure. But yeah, give Penix a full entire offseason to starting quarterback.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think they'll have Atlanta rocking and rolling. But nothing's gonna change Kyle Pitts' fortunes.
No.
You can put Tom Brady back there. Kyle Pitts can't catch a cold.
All right,
Yeah,
so
that dude's sad, man.
we're gonna move on from that one.
I'm like, what happened to dude, man?
I don't know, bro. That rookie season was awesome. After that, boy,
But
What kind of- hold on.
like you used to
Y'all act like
man,
Kyle Pitts done had a terrible season or something. Huh?
man, not to a top 10 pick kind of career. No.
I mean,
Hell
who thought he was gonna be that capable player?
The Falcons, they drafted him number 8 overall.
Yeah, but we talking about a stable franchise. We're talking about the Falcons.
That
but
is
even still, when you have Cousins who usually utilizes his tight ends,
And
he didn't-
Kyle
didn't-
Pitts, right. He was the first one on Twitter saying, "Thank you, God. I got
Yeah.
Kirk Cousins now." Okay, yeah, we're gonna see who fought it really is. Nah, he still ain't do nothing with Kirk Cousins.
nope.
Yeah, well, we'll see. We'll see. So Falcons should everyone here is picking the Falcons. I think the Panthers could surprise. So
Yeah.
next game up, Commanders at Cowboys. Trey Lance gets another opportunity to prove he is not a bust, which he is. Now I don't like throwing the word bust around on kids. Boy, now is getting a lot up for him, and quite frankly, he ain't that good. I've seen enough of Trey Lance, and we get to see him today. Maybe he's the next Geno Smith and Sam Darnold. It's going to take him a couple years, and he's going to have to get with that right franchise before he takes over. But right now, it ain't looking good, and I don't believe Cooper Rush will be back in Dallas, so actually he's auditioning to be the backup to Dak Prescott next season. Commanders should be resting everybody. You're already in. There's no need for Jaden Daniels to play. If they do play him, they're crazy. I won't play him today, but in this contest, who we got and why?
I'm going with Dallas. I think at the very end, ugly, sloppy game. If Daniels does play, I'm pretty sure it won't be for long. You want to go out there, probably play a quarter and a half, maybe 2 quarters, a full half, and then call it a day if you're committed. Because basically, I don't know, are they set at 6 or 7? I have no idea. But regardless, though, the way the NFC is rocking and rolling, it kind of doesn't matter who you're going to play, whether it be the Rams at the 3-6 matchup or the Bucks or Falcons at the 4-5 matchup. Do they really care? The Commanders, they probably really don't care. Even against the Eagles, right? The 2 seed, they probably wouldn't care. They wouldn't care. So what I'm saying, and honestly, is they don't have a shot to 5 because that's either Detroit or Minnesota. So yeah, either you're playing the Rams or you're playing, I don't know, the Eagles. So it doesn't matter to them, honestly. So I think Daniels will play or play a little bit. And the Cowboys just win this game just because pure ugliness, just pure nobody's there. Give me Dallas.
Yeah.
All right, Dallas. Cowboys.
Yeah, if Washington playing backups, Cowboys kind of have no choice but to win. Like if you don't win against their backups, then just sell everybody, the team, the owners, everybody. Just sell them all.
I mean, and Trey Lance he's not only starting for the backup position, he's starting for his career.
Yeah.
Right? Like this is a career-defining moment for Trey Lance.
Yeah.
I mean, he's got to go out there and just give it his all, and I think the brother will do that. Will it show and produce his stats? Probably not, but with a W, I see that coming.
I mean, there's a lot of guys in that situation today. Like,
Right,
you look
right.
at Trey Lance, like, honestly, look at, like, Mac Jones with the Jags. Like, he's a backup who's a starter. You got a lot of guys this week. Drew Lock, for instance, you got a lot of guys right now that are playing for possible career moves in some way, shape, or form. And that is a hell of a lot of motivation for guys that don't see the field a lot or have real limited opportunities to step up and show why they should still be in the NFL as a quarterback. And I think I go with the Cowboys on this one too. I like Trey Lance. I've been high on him for years. I still am. I think given the right fit, given the time, he's going to be a good quarterback. hopefully he gets a shot and he makes the most of it today. But yeah, and what's up, Willie? Good to see you. Thanks for coming on in.
Willie, how you doing, my brother? Come on in. All right, let me ask y'all something. This is something that I'm just popped in my mind thinking about.
Okay.
I would like to see a partnership between the NFL and the UFL, and here's why. Quarterbacks like Trey Lance, Joshua Dobbs. Tyler Hunt.
Who's starting today?
Yeah, who's starting today? I would like to see those quarterbacks in the UFL. I think they will elevate the play of the UFL. I think that they need reps, especially these young quarterbacks. They need reps. It'll be competitive. And I think it's something that can help both leagues make the product even better.
Look at every other pro sport. They've got basically your minor league
system,
your developmental system. The NFL, you go from college to pros. That is a hell of a jump. Like, that is an insane jump for some of these guys. I mean, the game is so much quicker. And I think if you had that, I think it does a lot for both leagues, and I think it does a lot for the players to get that opportunity to move up, but still be able to play competitively and not just sit on the bench and then eventually ride off into the sunset, never really getting a shot.
Right. That was my thought. What's your thoughts on that, Nah?
I mean, I think you have a point. There definitely needs to be a middle ground where players who aren't as proficient to catch on that quick has a place to actually learn and get better at their position, or just understand the flow of the game. Because the flow of the game from the pros to college, it is a big difference. Like, just from working in college football and being on the sidelines, when you go into an LSU, the game moves a lot faster compared to when you at a Tulsa or something like that. It's a difference. It is a difference. So I mean, just from LSU to the pros, it's a difference. You know what I'm saying? So there definitely needs to be a middle ground where players need to learn to elevate themselves, not just as players, but as men as well. You know,
some kind of system has to go.
It has to.
System has to be there for the NFL because I get the UFL, but there are only so many teams, 8 teams, right? Only so many players, so many bodies. I mean, but I know you just threw out names like Josh Dobbs and those guys. I mean, we're not talking about those guys because Josh Dobbs has shown he can give him one start off the bench for anybody. He'll be a baller. But you're right though. There are certain teams that or players that need that kind of rep system,
right?
And who knows, like the guys like Ben DiNucci. Ben DiNucci was in the UFL, and he went to Saints just a couple weeks ago. He didn't play, but he was on the roster. I don't know if he's still there or not, but so we have something like that, but it's got to get better. You're right. We need some program.
Yeah, we do. All right, so everybody's going with the Cowboys in this one. They should win this one. Bears, Packers. NFC North doesn't mean nothing playoff wise, but it's the Packers, it's the Bears. If I'm the Bears, I want to go out with a bang. I think I don't know if Jordan Love is playing today. I will presume he is not. I haven't heard any word, but in this one, if he's playing or not, man, I still gotta take the Packers. I just think the Bears are just a struggling franchise.
Same. If I'm Green Bay, doing the same thing. Even if it's with Malik Willis, maybe. I don't know. I don't know what they're coming out here with.
He looks good though.
He looks good.
He's 2-0 starter this year, right? Yeah. And it tells you it ain't the player sometimes. It's the organization. Packers go out there, and I think in Green Bay and Caleb Williams, Sunshine Kid, he don't want to be there. But, hey, I want to say this before we get off of this Caleb Williams, man. He's actually had a really good year for a rookie.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah. All the drama and all the BS is surrounding that Bears organization. When it's all said and done, Caleb Williams had a really strong rookie season. So I don't want to knock him for the performance of Chicago as a whole.
Agreed.
Yeah. So all that, he's not the guy, and because he's on to his nails and whatever that crap. I don't want to hear that. He's a damn good quarterback. He showed it this year. Hopefully they address the O-line situation and get him better protection, right? Because they went the opposite. I thought, no, usually you got to protect your guy first, right? And then happens. But hey, only Joe Burrow can get away with that.
Yeah, it's only been 6 years Joe Burrow ain't had an offensive line. It's only been 6 years.
Right. So only Joe Burrow can get away with that. But I want to make that clear. But give the Packers to win this game.
Yeah.
Plain simple, I'm going Packers. Like everything Carlos said was right on point.
Same.
Gotcha. Same. All right. Hey, it's week 18. We ain't got to spit all day on these things. Some of it's self-explanatory.
Yes.
No,
Like this
Like
game.
this next one. This next one.
but listen, but damn Toast and Jaguar fans watching this now, they care about this. They care about what we think. So what do we think about this? Like the head coaches came out and said, we close. I think we close. Well,
Close to making the playoffs? That happened last week. Oh.
Yeah, he said they're close. I don't know. What are you saying?
Two of the more disappointing teams. Jaguars, like injuries happen. I get it, man. And even when they were healthy, they lost a lot of close games. So I give respect on that. They lost a lot of close games at the beginning of the year. The Colts, though, when you basically had your season, and this is like the Colts' MO, pretty much since Andrew Luck, man, close but no cigar. They've been above 500 about midway this season. It feels like every damn year. And then they collapse the last 4 or 5 weeks of the season per usual, and they can't get it done. So is that an organizational thing? Is that players? I don't know. But the coach got to find something because it looks like once again they'll be moving pieces around. As far as the Jaguars go, they want to lose again. Let's keep going in them trenches. Give me the Colts to win this game, but close.
Yeah, it's definitely a mixture of the organization and specific players. I would say that it has to be because there's always a toxic person in that locker room or two that's telling younger players, "Oh, around this time, don't do this, don't do that." Like, and plus, like I've said since Andrew Luck, I've never liked the ownership of the Colts. I don't like how he look. He looked like a used car salesman. The way he talks, he sounds like a used car salesman. He does the same. He did the same thing the Bears done, the same thing the Bengals done. They don't like paying for offensive lines. They don't really like paying for players. Period. It's like there's one of the owners where I'm just not a fan of him, man. But Jaguars going through the issues like Carlos said again, once again, right? They want to lose now. They probably do want to lose organizationally wise.
And I'm saying like the GM too, man. Like, what really made you go out there and say, "Yeah, AR, that's our guy, that number 4 overall pick"?
Yeah.
Like, what did he do in college? If you look at it, everything he did in college is shown in the NFL. I mean, come on, man.
Yeah.
I mean, that's got to be me. Obviously, I would not have picked him, but they saw some kind of potential for this kid, and I'm still rooting for him to do well. But man, like what you saw in college was just a guy being a raw athleticism. That's all you saw from the quarterback position. That's not good for the QB. That's good for a receiver, tight end, D lineman, DN. Not for your quarterback, man. No.
Like, how come you haven't brought in a player, a veteran player that's very similar to his play style, just to teach him? Because he's already too small. He's fragile in size. He gets barely hit. He's going down. So somebody got to teach him.
Who's small in size?
AR he's small.
He's saying fragile. He's just saying fragile.
Yeah, like in stature. Like he can't take them hips. He can't take them hips like that.
Because he's so big, he think he's Mike Allstott, right? No,
yeah.
No, he realized them brothers in the NFL, they hit hard.
Hey, you just lost a lot of viewers with that name. They don't know who the hell Mike Allstott was.
Hey,
look at
hey,
YouTube.
I love Mike Allstott.
YouTube, you'll see who he was.
I was a big fan of Mike Allstott.
You'll see who he was.
He done had it's like
pads. Oh man, yeah.
He'll run you over, run through you, jump over you,
around you, step on you.
I love Mike Allstott, bro.
Hey,
awesome.
Man, 2004 is me with Mike Allstott. Baby. 04 Madden, we was on it, baby. I love it.
So
yeah, but you gotta look at the GM though. Like, come on, man. Like,
let me ask y'all this.
Yes, sir.
Do the Colts move on? Do they go hunting for a quarterback in this year's draft?
No. I say no.
I don't
but
think
next
so.
year, after the 3rd year, yeah, they'll be hunting.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't think
not
so this year.
But not this season. You wouldn't.
Too soon to hit the panic button on that.
Okay. Gotcha. All
right. If you look at your pick where they're at right now, they're probably, I don't know, mid-tier, 13, 14, 12.
Right.
No need to go get a quarterback right there. You give AR some more weapons or maybe even the O-line or just a good sit-down with him.
Yeah.
A good
find out what he really wants.
Yeah.
What do you actually want?
Gotcha.
I mean, he took a mental break in the middle of the season. What do you really want?
He
I
was
never, I never saw that. That boy tapped himself out the game, man.
Is that coach?
I'm out, dog.
Get me out of here.
I got to go to the bathroom. Did Aaron come back? He's still in the bathroom, coach.
He's still in the bathroom, bro.
Colts have a Flacco, I believe, is the starter this week again, right? Yeah, give me Colts.
Yeah.
Oh,
But the thing is, man, how he did it, it was so smooth, man. He just got up like.
I mean, at least lie about it.
Yeah, you know, he play like he got a injury or something. I was just tired.
I'd have been holding my wrist. I'd have been holding my wrist like a mug. Like, damn. Just looking at it.
My left wrist, my left wrist.
Just like get to the locker room. Just to get to the locker room.
All right, Jeremy, kick us off, Jeremy. Bills, Patriots, any concern here? I know you guys rushing everybody.
Trubinsky will get in. Ray Davis and Ty Johnson will be running the backfield today. I mean, Patriots supposedly are going all out in this game. I don't know why, truthfully. Like, lose the game, throw it. Why not? You got a good chance at moving up and getting maybe a better draft pick as well. But 36.5. I keep looking at that, and I'm like, damn, that's low. I mean, do I think our backups and Mitch Trubinsky, granted, I don't love the guy, I never really did, but do I think they're bad enough and the Patriots are bad enough to not hit the over at 36.5? Yeah. Man, I think that's going over. And I guess if I have to pick somebody, I'm going to pick the Bills just because talent-wise and my love for the Bills. If we lose this game, I don't care. I'm going to watch it because it's my Bills, but I'm not emotional about this game like I will be in, the playoffs. So, go Bills.
Yeah.
So
going Patriots, man. Patriots. Drake May, man, he surprised me. He's looked good.
That's what I was about to ask you.
He's looked good, man, and I'm glad that I'm glad that we can kind of shut up about a quarterback for New England for at least a year.
Yeah.
So I think Drake May is gonna have a full off.
Talented.
He's very talented, and I like the fact that like him and Bo Nix, they have shown, man, their presence in the pocket. I like that. I like that when guys don't get scared to move around the pocket.
Right.
Yep. Like Jaden Daniels is the master at that, right? But I'm saying this quarterback class, even Caleb Williams, I mean, they've shown some progress, some promise, and I'm loving it. But anyways, give me Drake May and the Patriots, man. They're starting all their guys. They're going in full throttle, trying to get a win. Because honestly, they screwed themselves out of the number one position. Maybe are they still one?
I think they're still in it against the Titans.
Yeah. Okay. I mean, in reality, them and the Jaguars are fighting for Travis Hunter, right? And is it really that big of a deal if you don't get Travis Hunter? Who knows? But right now, the Patriots aren't that worried about it. The Bills, I think they say, we gonna just chill out, do our thing, get ready for next week. Get ready for next week, and Superman is in the building for the wild card spot. With Buffalo and Josh Allen. So give me the Patriots, man. I do say a close, ugly, low-scoring game.
Well, let's say Bills are starting their D.
I mean, it's going to make it tough for the Patriots if that's the case.
And
I mean, our backups are not that bad.
Yeah, but this Patriots team, even with Josh Allen, they played a good game the last game.
They put on the ropes for sure.
So, and that was in Buffalo. So, I mean, give me the Patriots to win this one. But like I said, low-scoring, ugly game. Patriots win.
Yeah.
If this Patriot head coaching job comes open, how desirable of a destination is it for a potential head coach? And I believe it'll be one of the more attractive spots because of the young quarterback Drake May.
I think there'll be a fool to let go Jerome Mayo right now. Because honestly, look at the talent that you get in this man. It's nothing.
Right.
Zero. Outside of a really good Christian Gonzalez, that kind of stuff. But where's the potential on offense? It's nowhere. I mean, every position besides the quarterback position, maybe tight end, but they're older, veteran guys now.
Right.
No receivers, no running backs. Right. Ramondre Stevenson has a fumbling issue. He's fumbled like 20 times this year. I mean, yeah. So I mean, the destination seems attractive because of it's New England and their past, but that was obviously because a lot of Tom Brady and even Bill Belichick. So those guys are gone. Jerome Mayo needs a fair shake. Give him some talent, and then we'll see. You can throw anybody in there.
An actual fresh start.
Fresh start, yeah.
Gotcha. Just something I had. So we all going. Well, Carlos is going with the Patriots. I'm going with the Bills. You going? Who you going with? No, I'm sorry.
I mean, if the offense of the Bills ain't playing, I'm going with the Patriots too.
You're going to Patriots too.
Yeah.
Okay, we got 2 Patriots and 2 Bills. All right, next game. Giants Eagles. Let me just say this. Saquon Barkley, I love you for not being a selfish player and wanting to do what's right for the team. But, man, you only get one chance at history like this. One chance.
I would play. I would totally play in this game if I was him.
There's no damn way I would sit my little black behind out of this game with the opportunity to become the all-time single-season rushing leader in NFL history. Do you realize how long that record has stood since Eric Dickerson said it? When the man himself came on and said he is pulling for you to break that record.
Yeah.
There is no way, man. And if I'm his teammates, I'm at offensive line, I'm his quarterback, I'm going to coach, let's go for it. Let's get him this record.
Yeah.
Every time you step on the football field, there's chance of injury. So don't give me that. I understand that. But as an offensive lineman, I want it.
And for everyone saying how 16 games, did he really break the record if he plays a 17 game? Do you know how many quarters that man sat out of? Right, this year, at least 4 quarters.
Also true.
To give the other guys some love. Right,
Yeah.
that's at least 30 to 40 potential carries that he gave away to break the record. Come on, man, think about that. So I mean, I agree though. Because it's against New York of all teams.
Yeah.
Right, the team that just dumped
He could probably get in the first half and then sit down the rest.
I really thought
and break it and be done.
I would have thought, man, just play the first half. If you're semi close, play the second half. If you're not close at all, just get out of there while you're still healthy. Whatever, man. I don't know, but hey, honestly, if the Eagles win the Super Bowl over this, they don't care about that. I don't see Saquon cares either because his
that's right.
reason not only geography, but also he went to the Eagles to win the Super Bowl. So I mean, it went just because he's from the area, but he also went there to win the Super Bowl. So I mean, ultimately, and hey, might get motivation next year as well to break the record. So who knows?
Yeah, I agree.
Next year ain't promised. Think about this. This is the most healthiest season he's had in what? The last 4-5 years? So next year ain't promised.
When you carry the team on your back the whole damn year, they put 8-9 in the box to stop you because there ain't a lick of quarterback play out there. You don't get hurt. You get hurt.
Hey, Drew Lock you looked pretty good last week, and honestly, maybe we've got a few things riding on the line this week.
That's just like a giant, huh?
That was surprising.
Turn to Tom Brady. Hey, hold on, Lock. You ain't supposed to win this game, baby.
I think that game he played last week was like a record-setting game too.
Yeah, he turned the Drew Brady. Wait, Drew, what are you doing?
It was like
we can't even lose right. We can't even win right now if the Giants. Can't even win
I think it was like top 5, one of the most efficient games ever played in NFL history. I was like, where did this come from?
I was like, what do you do? If I'm a Giants fan, I'm pissed right now. We can't even win right. How did we turn to Drew Brady all of a sudden? Oh, man. We would need that man the most, man. He turned to the GOAT.
Yeah, I mean, I still expect the Eagles to win this one, though.
Yeah,
I do. I expect the Eagles to win this one, man. Yeah, going away. All right.
The back is really good.
In this game here, Bucks all day. Bucks should win this game. I'm calling the game, but here's what I care about. Nothing. Real talk, man. Real talk. I want to see, because you got a lot of guys who today have been called up from the practice squad who are going to get their opportunity in a real NFL game for the first time, man. So it's a big opportunity for them kids, not only to showcase their talents for the new coach coming in next year, but also for the rest of the National Football League. And Spencer starting, right, Carlos? Y'all starting Spencer, right?
Yep, starting Spencer.
Yeah. And I want to see.
You like how you said y'all started Spencer.
Yeah, I know, right? Y'all started Spencer, huh? The bandwagon.
Did I say y'all?
Yeah, he said y'all. Y'all started Spencer, right? I kind of got confused. What we talking about again?
I thought in my head, I thought I was saying like, I thought that said all they started Spencer. Okay. Well, listen, I like what I saw. What I saw from Spencer Rattler last week in the first half gives me pause for excitement for this kid going forward. My problem is, it has been the entire season, after the first 2 weeks, is with Clint Kubiak. The man does not make adjustments. Yeah. It seems when the second half, and what Spencer Rattler has to improve his play is against the blitz. It seems in the second half when teams just say, you know what, we're going to just blitz the hell out the Saints. Spencer Rattler has no answer, and the Saints have no answer. The OC has no answer. So I'm curious to see. I think the kid's a keeper. I think you develop him. I think if I'm the new coach coming in, listen, this gonna be a process. Ain't gonna be no 1 year like happened in Houston. No. So my thing is this: I personally would keep Spencer Rattler, name him my starter, and I would eat that money with Derek Carr, and I would just move on. That's what I'll do, because this team is gonna look entirely different next season. They might not be no more Demario Davis, Tyrann Mathieu, Cam Jones.
Don't they have one of the oldest defenses in the league right now, too?
We do.
Yeah, So it's going to be a total change. And look, the Bucks have been rolling. They're playing. They were my preseason pick to win the NFC South. Like I've been saying, the last 2 years, I kept telling everybody talking about the Falcons with Kirk Cousins, the Saints, and all that. I said, why we keep disrespecting the Tampa Bay Buccaneers? They're the most talented team and the 3-time division champ, and they should win it today. I want to see the fight of the Saints, but I think the Bucks win today, and I think they pull away late, and I think they win by 2 scores in this game.
Oh yeah, I mean you got Mike Evans. He's on 85 yards per 1,000, something like that, and he's a touchdown for some kind of extra.
Well, he needs 5 catches and 85 yards. He already got the touchdowns to trigger $3 million bonus.
Yeah. This dude, he's gonna go just dumb today. I think Baker Mayfield's gonna show out, man. Teammate. This is a must win for Tampa Bay. When it's all said, they have to win this game to be crowned division champions. Give them the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, man. I like Baker Mayfield in this class of guys that come in there as that 4th seed. Whoever plays those guys, it's gonna be whether it's Minnesota or Detroit. They're gonna get a really good Buccaneers team.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? At home.
And the Buccaneers team that already beat them.
That beat the Lions.
You come talk about the Lions.
So I'm saying, like, hold up.
Yeah.
All right, Tampa Bay.
Now, see, Raj, bro, I was trying to be, I'm being professional. I got my media hat on. Now you about to make me put my fan hat on. Put some respect on us. Y'all just winning a sorry ass division. So we're a sorry ass team. The Panthers sorry ass team. The Falcons are overrated sorry ass team. And y'all just a sorry ass team that's winning a sorry ass division. So, bro. Y'all had the best.
I swear to God, Buccaneers.
Y'all had the best. Oh man, yeah. I think I see they going up. 35 Buccaneers, 13 Saints. I going with the over. I can see something like that. I'm being honest, bro. I mean, it's the lag. What we expecting? You think Spencer Rattler go out here throw 400 yards or some shit?
No, he probably hit like 200, 220.
Yeah, he do something like that. Who that nation gonna go crazy? They gonna want to cut Derek Carr right now. They'll go crazy, man. Get his ass out of here right now. But we all going with the Bucks in this one, fam.
Yeah, I'm 100% going with the Bucks. Like I said, Baker Mayfield said 2 weeks ago, we're gonna make sure Mike Evans get that record. He get that contract.
Oh yeah, so, they come and feed them right from the beginning. Yeah. They feeding them.
No, I hope he gets it. I mean, he had a lot of injuries this season, so hopefully.
And still has the opportunity.
And still has the opportunity to get 1,000 yards.
And listen, and for your information, Raj, I'm a Mike Evans fan. I don't like him, but I'm a fan because I understand greatness when I see it.
Mm-hmm.
And that kid has been great since he walked into the NFL. And he's going to walk straight out the NFL, straight to camp. He should be a first ballot Hall of Famer.
Absolutely.
That's how talented this kid is.
Lattimore 16 times a year, right?
Yeah, don't let him play Lattimore 16 times. Well, he ain't got that to worry about no more. He ain't got that to worry about no more. He ain't got that to worry about no more. Unless you see him in the playoffs. Then, Commanders, Bucks. Yeah, they'll be back. Texans and Titans. Where should we start in this one? Right now, one of the most disappointing teams in the National Football League is the Houston Texans.
Yes.
In the offseason, they were everybody's Super Bowl darlings. Because last season, they snuck up on people. But this season, they had expectations. And with the expectation comes pressure. And like they say, pressure busts water pipes. And their pipes almost got bust, if not for the weak division that they're in. Can they finish strong? Can they go out today with a victory and kind of start to right the ship to get ready for next week against the Titans?
Now, give me Tennessee in this game.
Oh, okay.
I think Texans don't even care. They're stuck where they're at. They ain't leaving nowhere. They've been a horrible second half team this year. Second half of the season, they've been horrible, man. It's been tough to watch. Stroud has definitely taken a sophomore slump. We were all praising him. I had him top 5, I think, in quarterbacks this year. Not only in fantasy, but in reality as well. And I was like, well, that guy's not going to have that kind of a slump. Not that guy that we saw last year, who was just marvelous all season long. And it tells you. I love the kid. I love the character. I love he always puts God first in everything he does. I respect that. But when you're a rookie and when you have that kind of season and the next thing you do is like think about your second career, like he's all over podcasts and he's got his own podcast and it sends out a wrong signal because I get it how everyone that plays NFL wants it done now. We want it done now. Everything from quarterback, personnel, GM. We want to see success now. And when you get it, can you sustain it? Right? That's what it's all about. Because the minute you don't sustain it, you become a Stroud year 2. Now, they did win some games early in the year, which were good for them. But boy, even in their wins, they don't look good, man.
Right.
And but thank goodness that the playoffs, everyone's 0-0. Your mentality can change. So they're just like the Steelers, in my opinion. Just get to the playoffs, man. I think Titans win this game. Make it ugly. You see why the over-under, where's that, huh? Ugly game. 36.5. Give me Tennessee to win this game. Tennessee will mess up their quarterback fortunes yet again. But I think Tennessee doesn't really care about.
I don't think the quarterback. They don't care about the quarterback.
No, they don't think so. No, they don't. They got a lot else to worry about besides the quarterback. So, but give me Titans to win this game. Close game and an ugly game. But does Stroud even play in this game? I don't even know.
Yes, I think he does. Okay, I think if I'm the Texans, I'm playing my starters at least for a bit. The way they have looked the last couple weeks, you've got to right that ship before the playoffs. And you get the Titans, who are what 2-14. You get an opportunity going against the Titans and possibly get your offense reset before the playoffs. I'm at least going to go out there and play them a quarter, maybe a half before I throw up the white flag and put in Davis Mills in the backups. But you got to figure that offense out before you go into the playoffs because right now they're a mess. I'm still going Titans, but I think Texans play first for that.
I didn't even know they was 9-7. How bad they look to me. I was like 9-7. That's got to be an error, right? That's got to be an error.
And the matchup for them next week just changed. It went from the Steelers to now it's the Chargers.
Yeah,
now it's the Chargers. So
I mean, if they sit in players, which I don't think they should, going for the Titans.
Right,
man, screw it. I'm still going with Titans regardless.
Yeah,
go with Titans regardless. Let's go for it.
All right, Pam and Wayman, how you doing? Come on in.
What up, Pam?
Pam said, "Dog, do the Saints have to play today?" Damn. Don't worry. One more day of misery, baby.
One more
day, baby. Just 3 more hours of misery, baby.
I'm always repping though, regardless though.
Go rep,
always repping.
Credit to the grave, baby. Credit to the grave.
Hey, at least
All
y'all
right.
game was at 12. You can get over sooner.
Yeah.
I gotta wait till 3:25. God damn, I gotta wait till
They prolong
3:25.
your agony. They prolong your agony. Yeah. Oh man.
But you got
that is
Dolphins.
crazy.
You got this one.
Man, I'm going. You know what? I'm gonna go with the. I'm gonna go with the Texans, man. They need this game, and I'm kind of with Jeremy. I heard Davis Mills is supposed to start, but Texans, like you said, they need to get some type of rhythm. They need to get some type of feeling good about themselves going into the playoffs next week, and kind of get this this stench that is on them right now off of them. So I'm gonna go with the Texans. Man, look, last time out at home, you scored 2. You didn't even score a field goal, which was so damn disappointing to me.
Sad, bro. Sad.
Like, what the hell happened for you to put out that type of performance? So, yeah, I'm going with the Texans. I think they defeat the Titans. Titans, I believe, win or lose, they still have the number 1 pick in the draft, and we know they'll be going after the quarterback. But then
Right
again,
now, I
we
think
don't
the
know.
Browns one pick.
The Browns have 1, and it's the Titans too.
I think
Well,
so.
there you go. So can't go no further. Can't move up or down, really. So
And as the scroll says, the Browns fired their offensive coordinator, so
Yeah.
the Browns is working towards that
yeah,
keeping that spot.
yeah. They fired after last night, Ken Dorsey. Now, see, this is what I'm talking about with when you talk about coordinators striking when the iron is hot for head coaching jobs.
Yeah.
Remember Ken Dorsey? A lot of people were talking about Ken Dorsey as a possible head coach, and you had what about in Texas?
Yeah.
Their assistant, what's his name? I forget.
I don't remember.
God
his name.
damn it, Jeremy. What's the
Texas
man.
assistants.
Yeah, the assistant offensive coordinator. That everybody wants.
Brady.
I can't think of the kid's name. Somebody in the chat, help me out. Help me out, Willie. Help us out, Willie. I forgot his name, man.
Well,
Slowick, Bobby Slowick.
Yeah.
Bobby Slowick. Like Bobby Slowick. Everybody talking about Ben Johnson. Oh, I'm waiting for the perfect. Ain't no perfect job in the NFL. The perfect job is whoever call your ass.
Yeah.
You're a head coach in the NFL. Everybody, but see, that's where that tells me everybody's not meant to be a head coach. And why does it have to be an offensive coordinator, a defensive coordinator that gets promoted to a head coach? Look no further than Detroit. Dan Campbell was a special team coach, promoted to head coach. Why not
I don't think it has to. I don't think it has
coach?
to be. I think it's because that's what everybody always do.
Yeah, but man, you need to hire the best person for that.
Oh, I
job.
agree. I agree 100%.
No. I'm agreeing with what you're saying. I'm just saying it just seems that we're stuck there. The NFL is stuck in this narrative.
Mhm.
Everybody, like even the fan base, all the fans say, I don't want an offensive coach if they had an offensive coach. Oh, I don't want a defensive coach. Hell, know what I want? I want I want a leader. I want a winner.
Yes.
And I want someone that's going to hold everybody accountable,
Yes.
including his damn self.
You want to motivate.
That's what I want. Somebody who can motivate and get the best out of his players and accept nothing less. That's what I want.
Yeah.
But in this game, I'm going with the Texans to get past the Titans in this one. 49ers and Cardinals.
7 is crazy.
Wow. How fast does the window shut? For 3-4 years, I don't hear them now talking, but I heard a lot of people talking 49ers. A lot of people I didn't even know was 49er fans. I saw walking around with 49er gear on, talking about Brock Purdy. Half of you even know what damn college Brock Purdy came from. and where he got selected. But I don't hear you talking now. Because that window done shut, slam, and been nailed on your ass. 49ers will not be the same team next year. Your ass ain't going to playoffs. You won't be back next year either. Don't think you'll be a one thing. Because you ain't. Because if you pay Brock Purdy $240-something or $50-something million, who the hell you going to sign? Debo don't want to come back. Kittle's got about a year and a half or two left. Now, you got some pieces on defense, but the defense ain't been the same. And you got a coach in Shanahan, brilliant mind. But let's be honest. Right now, he has the nostalgic on him of being the guy that can't win the big game. Get you there. but he can't win the big game. So today, 49ers, Cardinals, you're at home because you have no one to blame but yourself. You were in charge of your own destiny. That's why you are who you are, the damn Cardinals. So the hell with the Cardinals too. I don't give a damn about this game. The 49ers, I just want to talk to all those fake 49ers, not the real 49er fans who were riding before all the good vultures came. And I ain't talking to y'all. I'm talking to them fake-ass bandwagon jumpers who now jumping off and trying to find a new team that's playing in the playoffs next week. So those are the ones I'm talking to, man. What's your thoughts on this game, man?
Man, well, first of all, NFC West as a whole, man, only getting one team in, which is the Rams, which is like you didn't see that really coming in for this organization. I mean, this division. I mean, you have San Francisco, when you have up and coming, maybe Seattle team, even the Cardinals team that looked good started the season. At first, they were like the only division at one point had everyone like above 500 or at 500, and then they just has the body falling over the last 5 seasons. I'm gonna go San Francisco in this game. I believe both teams play their guys and just try and end the season on a good note. So I'm gonna go San Francisco just because they're the better players. I think they all still play, and let's not forget about incentives. Guys need this and that to get records, whatever. So I'm gonna go with San Francisco. Who knows what Kittle needs? Who knows what maybe Brock Purdy needs? Whatever. Brock Purdy's only getting paid so much dollars right now. He might need every incentive he can get because him getting that contract. I don't know now. It's up in the air, so we'll find out. Cardinals though, disappointing. They were 6-4 at one point, leading the division, and you thought, man, this team, the way they play, they can get it done. But boy, it's just been rough for the entire NFC West, except for the Rams. They've been doing their thing.
And to me, that's the scariest team. What you got, 9, Jeremy? That hole.
I'm just gonna pick Niners.
I'm gonna go Cardinals. Only because the Cardinals know what Dobbs looks like. Haven't had him as a backup. They got to be motivated to close the season out better than it went. I think the Cardinals are disappointed. I think Kyler Murray didn't have the year everyone expected. I feel like the Cardinals got something still to go for at this juncture with this game. So I'm gonna go with them.
And let's not forget, Dobbs he's a damn good backup quarterback. He's had his moments the last couple of years.
Oh yeah.
He's had his moments. So, and he came in that game last week when Purdy got hurt, and he came in there and scored that touchdown with relatively ease.
Yeah, real quick.
Real quick against Detroit. So I mean Detroit. They're out of like 25 starters on defense, but still. But yeah, he went out there and did his thing very easily. So yeah, give it the 49ers. But you go on Cardinals. The NFC West as a whole, though, man, very disappointed at the way they ended that end of the year. They only have one team in it. You thought it could have been 2, maybe 3, but now that belongs to the NFC North.
Let me ask y'all this: when do the Cardinals decide that the Tyler Murray experiment has not worked and it's time to move on?
Every time you think that, Kyler has this crazy ass game.
Yeah.
Every time it's like, okay, he's had like 2. Okay. Did he come up with this like 27 out of 33, 317 yards, 4 touchdowns, no interceptions? You're like, what the? You can't shake it because we know his potential. I mean, hell, they were 2 or 3 years ago, 11-0 or 10-1, something like that.
Something like that, yeah.
Right.
Yeah, you see the potential for Kyler Murray, and I think they can. It's more than Kyler Murray because you hate to give him talent like that.
It is more than Kyler Murray, but there was a point this season where he said it wasn't his job to get the ball to the wide receiver.
He did say that. He did
At that moment, as an owner of the team, I'd be like, I think baseball is in your future. I think baseball is in your future, brother.
He did say that. You're right about that.
I didn't know he said that. He actually came out and said that publicly.
Marvin Harrison Jr. complained about not getting the ball, and the media asked him about it. He said, it's not my job to get him the football. Not exactly like that, but that's what he said. And everybody was like, "Wait, what?"
It kind of is your job, brother.
You're getting paid to deliver the ball to the receiver.
Especially your best receiver, which is Marvin Harrison. That's like week 2 of the season or week 3.
I was like, "What the
But
hell?"
from that point on, they started doing very well. So we thought it was kind of like water under the bridge.
Right.
But man, I mean, yes, it's more than Kyler Murray, but
That's
Kyler
because the Call of Duty update was trash. That's why.
Yeah, probably so. Yeah,
It,
you're right.
no, it really was. He wasn't playing. He wasn't streaming.
Not
So
what it
he
was.
played the book.
It's awesome.
All right, here we go. Chiefs, Broncos. Broncos, simply put, there's no Pat Mahomes. Win and you're in. But Andy Reid loves Carson Wentz. Can
He
Carson
really
Wentz turn?
do. He
Can
really
Carson Wentz turn back the hands of time?
do. No.
He's got the talent to go out here today and beat the Broncos now. So the Broncos better come with the A game.
Carson Wentz throwing 2 interceptions.
Yeah, you heard from nine.
Broncos need
That
to
ain't got nothing to do with the Chiefs.
Yeah,
I ain't never
yeah.
liked Carson Wentz.
Carson Wentz got you.
Broncos need to thank the Bills, thank Jeremy Bills, because if this was an undefeated Chiefs team, they're all playing in this game.
Yep.
They're all
Oh
playing.
yeah.
This
Oh,
is
yeah.
this is 16
Yeah.
and 0.
Yes. Yeah,
Yeah.
they're going
That's
for history.
true.
Yeah, they're going for history.
Yeah.
Right?
That's true.
But thank God the Bills beat them earlier in the year. So the Broncos will now face, like you said, Carson Wentz and all those C characters they'll bring in there because a lot of these guys are getting their rest on, and deservedly so. These guys, the Ravens, won 3 games in an 11-day stretch.
Man, that's
Which is
crazy.
ridiculous by the NFL, in my opinion. I hate that happened. I hate the fact that the
They
Steelers
care
were
about
involved in that
player
too,
safety.
and the
Yeah.
Texans. And we saw the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Texans go like 0-3 or 2-1.
And Texans lost players too.
Yeah, and the Steelers went 0-3 that stretch, right? And the Ravens and the Chiefs went 3-0. But man, that was a dumb stretch. I hate that by the NFL. I hate it to this day. It sucks for those guys. So they deserve every piece of rest they're going to get. Because they're talking 25 days of not playing nothing. They deserve it. They deserve it. I don't give a
Oh
damn.
yeah.
Gotcha.
Broncos,
And I mean, the Chiefs need to rest Mahomes. His ankle legit. He having legit issues. So
Right,
resting him, it's a smart
rest.
thing. It's smart.
Rest.
15-1, you're not losing nothing. So
So we're going. Everybody's going with Denver in
I'm
this.
going Denver. Watch you, Nan. I'm going Denver to win this
I'm
game.
going Denver. I'm going Denver.
Man, I'm lone wolfing this one, man. I'm going with Carson Wentz and the damn Chiefs. Finish the season 16-1.
Carson Wentz will throw interception before the first quarter is over.
Let's go.
And I got the flu. It is not messing with my mind right now, damn it. Let's
It's
go Chiefs. And I ain't a damn Chiefs fan.
On behalf of Come On In Sports people that are watching, I would like to dearly apologize because he is hallucinating right now. He does not know what he's talking about. Come back next week. He'll be in a fresher start, brighter mind. He'll know. He'll apologize for what he said this week, next week.
All right, we're about to go rapid fire. Seahawks, Rams.
Rams.
Who wins this one?
Rams.
I'm Seattle.
Seattle. Tuesday. Rams. Who's playing for the Rams? Nobody. Stafford not playing.
Jimmy Garoppolo, Blake Corum. That's about it.
Oh, really?
Hold on. Jimmy G starting.
Jimmy G
Seattle.
starting.
I'll go
Seattle.
I'm going for the Rams then.
I
If Gino's not playing for Seattle, is he?
Yes, he is. He's
Oh,
got
Gino-
$6 million
Gino's starting.
worth of incentives tied to that game today.
Oh yeah, he got $6 million too. Yeah.
If they win, he gets 2. If he goes over, I think like 190 yards, he gets $2 million. And then there's something else. I think completion percentage. He's gonna be playing.
Oh yeah.
I'm still going with the Rams. I'm going with the Rams.
Jimmy Garoppolo. I'm going Seahawks. Yeah.
Dolphin Lone Wolf it there?
All right, let's go. All right, now here we go, baby. Chargers against the Raiders. Come on now, tell me something good, baby. Can you
I'm going for Brock Bowers.
Brock Bowers.
I'm going for Brock Bowers, buddy. He
Brock
needs.
Bowers.
I think he needs 9 catches to be
Nah.
the most for a tight end in his rookie season. He already broke everything else. I'm going for Brock Bowers, but I expect the Chargers to win. To be honest with you.
Nah. So 9 over under. Does he get the 9? Yes or no?
Oh yeah, I think they're going to feed him. They're going to force feed him.
Go force feed him.
Yeah, they're going to force
All
feed him.
Yeah, I'm going to Chargers, man. I ain't crazy enough to go.
Chargers win this game because they want to play against Houston.
Yeah,
Chargers.
I'm going Chargers too.
Yeah.
Chargers. They want to stay where they at. Let's take on the Texans next week.
All right, here we go. Who the hell cares, Bo? Again.
The Dolphins care.
The Dolphins care because they're like, we got the winners with Dolphins. Hold the hell on. We need this W, baby. Well, don't worry. Aaron Rodgers on the other side of the field. He gonna give you some. He gonna give you some. Well, his ass should be bench. I would start his ass today. Matter of fact, I'd have told his ass, don't even come to the facility this week. You can start your vacation right now. Go your ass up there in the caves and hibernate and smoke mushrooms and do whatever the hell you want to do and stay your ass there. Because we don't want you back and we don't need you back because we ain't no good with you. So with that being said, Willie got the upset. Willie say just 27-9. It must be cold in New York today. How cold is it in New York?
I agree, Willie. I agree. I'm going Jets too. I'm going Jets with the upset. I think Aaron Rodgers plays his final game of his career as a starting quarterback.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Yes.
Goes out with a bang. Tyler Huntley and boys. They did win against Cleveland in the cold, but that was against Cleveland. Against ETR. It wasn't Jameis Winston. So I'm going with the Jets now in that cold weather to beat down the Dolphins and win this game. And the Dolphins will be out of the playoffs. And now it's gonna be really against Broncos and
no Tua,
Broncos and Bengals.
No Tua,
especially with no Tua. Yeah.
And they got to go with Huntley, who 2 years ago was talking about was a starting quarterback in the league. One of them just ain't too long get off this show and go to a volleyball game with his daughter. Who was trying to argue me down that Tyler Huntley was a damn
Shots fired. Shots fired.
That Tyler Huntley was a damn star quarterback in this league, and I thought he was masquerading.
Coach sitting in the bleachers like, what happened? He just got hit with something.
He might jump in right now.
He just felt something. He felt something in his spirit.
Yeah, he might jump in on my ass right now. But nah, man, I'm actually going with the Dolphins, man. I think they because the Jets are just a mess. The Jets are a mess.
They are.
I'm going with the Dolphins, man. I think the Dolphins get it, and I think it's for. I don't know, man. I'm not sold on the Broncos just beating the Chiefs. I'm not. So with the Dolphins having something to play for, I'm going with the Dolphins. I'm gonna go with the Dolphins.
Yeah, I'm going Jets.
No.
Hey, fam, I got to drop, but I'll catch y'all later. I'm going. By the way, in this game, before I go, I'm going with. Oh man, I hate this. I'm going with the Vikings. I'm going with the Vikings in this game. I feel like this is going to be a great game no matter what, but I'm going Vikings. So
Gotcha. Well, enjoy your day with the family,
enjoy your day, brother.
Thank you for being here as always and representing. And look, I told y'all he gonna jump in.
Did he tell me?
Have a great Sunday.
I told y'all he gonna jump in. Look, I told you he gonna jump in. I knew he gonna jump in. You did. You said it. You said it. You said Huntley was a start quarterback. I told you he was not. Don't you come on here lying. Don't come on with it. Papa, I got your ass. Come on, I'll wait for you. Come on.
What Huntley? What Huntley you talking about?
Who was the backup quarterback to Lamar Jackson in Baltimore? When you kept arguing me down that he was a start quarterback. He in Miami.
So what's wrong with it?
He trash.
Says who?
The National Football League. Watch him.
I just said that about Sam Darnold too, and look what he's doing in Minnesota.
Man, it took 6 years, 7 years for this to happen.
It don't matter how long it takes to get there, as long as you arrive, baby.
But go ahead and clean it up. Go ahead and clean it up.
I just wanted to jump in because I heard what you said. I'm in the gym, but
I spoke the truth. You heard me speak the truth.
If that's what you believe.
It's the truth. That boy is not that kid is not a starting quarterback in the National Football League. He's not.
That's what you said.
He'll go back up.
There's a lot of them that said wasn't starting the quarterback, but they starting.
Man, it took Sam Darnold 7 years, bro.
Don't matter how long as you're around.
Man, stop it, man. All right,
Coach. Pammy say, where you Atlanta get at, sucker? Where is that?
Yeah, Pammy. Yeah, get on the Pammy. Get showed him.
Huh? Wait, who?
Because sometimes he confused the hell out of us. We don't know who he is.
What you talking about?
Yeah,
Oh.
Linda Gear.
Yeah, we don't know who you
He's
rock
facing that
with.
safety schedule.
This one on Atlanta Gear. This Ohio State. This Harrison jersey.
Oh man. Hey, this Vikings Lions game, yo, talk about the rate game.
Man,
One thing we know, you see the over under.
it going over.
It's going over.
over.
It's
It's going over, baby.
over this sucker off the roof, bro. Both teams scoring down near 30 in this game. I can guarantee you that. Almost.
Let me go back to the gym, man. I'm listening, dog.
I want you. Yeah, I know you're listening. That might come out and try to clean that shit up. It can't clean that up.
No, this
can't clean
game
that
is
up.
going to be off the charts, man. Talk about eye-popping. I will be calling this game tonight, y'all, on Uneducated Sports Talk, so stay tuned for that.
Yeah.
I got to, man. Into the season, this is going to be because one, Lions ain't got no defense, but they're at home, though. They're at home.
Yeah.
And the reason why this game is so important because the Lions actually won in Minnesota early in the year, but both teams are relatively healthy. Vikings, we know they can look. As much as I've creamed these guys all year for being, fakers, yada yada yada, I gotta give them credit, man. This team isn't the same team from a couple years ago when they went to the playoffs. This is not the same team.
It's not. You're
Just
right.
because this from defense from Brian Flores, oh my goodness, that defense has done a damn good job. Can they find a way to beat Detroit? Because the loser of this game is going to be the 5th seed, which is unheard of. The first time ever a team with 14 plus wins will be the 5th seed and not have a home game. That's crazy. I love it.
That don't even make sense.
I love it though. Hey, the name of the game is to win your damn division. If you can't win it, oh well. So
They got to change that though, man.
No,
man. I went. Man, we went 14 games. Damn it, we deserve a home game.
Even with the Saints, we
care.
went 12-4 and played Seattle 7-9.
Yeah, and
I
they
said
beat our ass.
Yeah, we ain't win our division. We didn't win it, and that's the penalty of not winning your division, right? Is you got to play on the road.
Yeah.
It is what it is. If you're that damn good, like you say you are, the Saints 2010 didn't beat the Seattle Seahawks, right? They're only 7-9, beat them, and we couldn't do it. So same thing with the Lions or the Vikings. Whoever loses got to go to Tampa Bay, and play a team that you're 4 games better than.
And there it is right now. So, yeah, the only spot left in the NFC is right there, NFC South. Would it be Tampa? Would it be Atlanta? And the loser of tonight's showdown has to go to Tampa Bay. And if you're the Lions, you really don't want to go. Because you already have experience. You already experienced what they can do at home. So the Lions gonna go all out tonight to win this game.
Yeah, who needs it most? Who needs it most?
Lions.
I agree with
The
you.
Lions. I think the Lions definitely need the most because of their injuries. I think they are getting Alexander Anzalone back tonight too, which is big for them. But they definitely need it more than the Vikings. So I'm gonna go with it. You know what? I think Detroit going to Tampa, man. I think Minnesota go pull the upset.
Hey,
it's not an upset. So I think Minnesota go pull it out. I think the Vikings go get the number 1 seed in the NFC, which nobody at the beginning of the year had them penciled in to be the number 1 seed in the NFC, the number 1 overall seed in the NFC and NFC North champion.
Whoever wins got 15 wins in a year. That's crazy.
15 wins, yeah.
And the Packers, 11 wins in the season?
11.
Maybe 12, depending on today.
What happens today? That NFC North is tough. And the Bears coming. They get the right management and get going the right direction.
Anyways.
I was trying.
He was trying. When you said I
was trying to throw your curveball. I tried to throw your curveball when you said the Cardinals ain't having it.
I would pass on that one like John Stockton. No, brother.
That division is crazy good. We knew the Packers and Lions. We ain't know about the Vikings. And let me be real with you guys. I think the Packers might go further than both teams.
Really? Interesting.
Okay.
I'm going Minnesota. What about you, Nine? The last one.
I'm going Lions, man. Like you said, Lions need it. I mean, shout out to next man up mentality. This is the one team that said it and actually had stuck by it. They lost 17 starters. 17 starters on defense, and in a total of 25 players on defense as a whole, not including change out the 2 offensive linemen that have had issues this entire season. Hey, next man mentality is a real thing when it comes to this team, and I respect the hustle, respect the grind. So I think the Lions, they do need it more, and they will pull it out. Also, we'll be doing. I'll also be doing this game on Real Fans Sports too.
He got the Amon-Ra St. Brown jersey. We know he goes to do it.
That's a nice jersey, Coach. That's a nice jersey.
Right up, baby. Tonight. Right up. Right up.
Amon-Ra St. Brown, baby.
Yes, right up.
Let's go. I love it.
Boy, this man here, boy, that oatmeal or something, boy. Hey, Cole, let me ask you something.
Hey, Carlos.
Hold on. Hey, Carlos, why
this Cousins? I'm about to show you right now. This is Cousins. This is Marvin Harrison at Ohio State.
Yeah.
Let me let you see that right quick.
Yeah.
Tie me into Cousins with this shit. This is Marvin Harrison at Ohio State.
Come on.
Hey, let me ask y'all this. Am I the only one that noticed that the man said he was at the damn gym?
I am.
And the damn gym seems to be his goddamn living room.
I am, baby. I came home for a second to change. It's hot, bro. With this long ball, and it's hot, bro. It's hot. So I'm about to change right quick.
I didn't want to say nothing.
I
didn't want to say nothing earlier, but when he popped in, I was saying, damn, I thought he was at a volleyball tournament in the gym. Well, that damn gym sure sounded like his damn garage, bro. Somebody come into the garage door.
Hey.
Well, I tell you, boy.
I just overdressed. It's hot outside, bro. I got to get out of there. That's all. It's hot.
All right, family, listen. Y'all know what time it is before we get out of here. It's time for... Here we go. Straight ball of the day. The last rest of the season. I'm going to let Coach go first because he had that oatmeal. You see who he rocking with. Coach, give everybody your official ball of the day. There we go. He go with Amon-Ra St. Brown. All right, Coach. We got you, baby. Coach go with Amon-Ra St. Brown. Nah, who you going with, baby?
This was a little different for me. I'm going for multiple players. I'm going for record-breaking players, contract-breaking players. I'm going for Mike Evans, Geno Smith, Brock Bowers. Anybody else that's playing for that big money on the contract, that's what I'm going for this week. Get your paper. Get your paper.
I'm going different too. This could be this man's final game of his career. Maybe the starter. I know some love him, some hate him, but I think Aaron Rodgers does his thing today against the Miami Dolphins and single-handedly kicks him out the playoff race. Give me Aaron Rodgers to go for 250, 3 tutties. I like AR 12 to have his swan song for his final game as a starter in the NFL. Give me Aaron Rodgers by straight.
All right. I get the last one of the day for 2018, and here's where I'm going. It's Amon-Ra St. Brown, and the damn show ain't Aaron Rodgers. I guarantee is, he's in Kansas City. Andy Reid loves him. He was once in the MVP race, had the greatest season of his life, and got hurt by injury and hasn't been the same since. Today, he is auditioning for 31 other teams to be their bridge quarterback next season to their potential future franchise quarterback. I'm going with none other than Carson Wentz, baby. He's going to break the Broncos' hearts today. Carson Wentz going to come out there throwing sideways, straight balls. Mike, tell it. Carson Wentz going to be straight balling. That's right, baby. Carson Wentz going to get the job done today, baby. Listen, everybody, thank you all for joining us for As the NFL Turns. It's been a great show. It's been a great season, but the season ain't over, baby. We'll be here next Sunday. Playoffs. We'll recap the two wild card games Saturday and look at the 2 Sunday and Monday night. Don't forget, there's a Monday night game. So you'll have 2 Saturday, 2 Sunday, and 1 Monday. So with that being said, on behalf of myself, Carlos, Coach, Jeremy, who else? Zach, wake your drunk ass up. Shout out to Zach, man. Shout out to my brother, Zach. Listen, we gonna
My name's nonfiction. He forgot to say it because he's a hater. He's a hater.
I can't forget my brother Nine. I can't forget my brother Nine. Me and my brother was up to damn midnight trying to get this together for you because he didn't want me to come on here with 2 damn Jaguar helmets saying Ravens. So, okay, if Mike can say he hungry, so damn it, that means I gotta get my ass out of here.
The hunger.
I got to call this damn Saints game, man. Somebody pray for me. With that being said, family, enjoy your football day. And until next Sunday, family, we out. And remember, the doors are now open. So come on in.
Yes, sir. Peace out.
Yes, sir.
The Cover is Sports Network.